So during phase one of the PTS for the upcoming title update, a lot of people were disappointed or didn't really enjoy it. Countdown. Now, my personal opinion back then was that I actually like the idea. I like the map. I like the hunters. I like, the atmosphere. I like pretty much, everything about it. But my very big concern was, and the only thing that I honestly didn't like, was the difficulty. Not only in 8 player groups, but even solos or even, 2 player could wipe pretty much every enemy they saw very, very fast. There was no difficulty to it. It was just, can you run fast enough and can you kill them fast enough? And the answer most of the times was yes. Now, in phase two, the difficulty changed, and it changed by a lot, to the point where even 4 people or 5 people or 6 people can struggle. Sadly, I haven't been able to done all the testing that I would like. I haven't been able to play as much as I would like because the matchmaking is very, very broken. And even when you're able to find a group and start playing countdown, after 2 or 3 minutes, for some reason, half of the group seems to get kicked or disconnected or whatever. So you end up being with 3, 4, 5, 6 players. So I haven't run a complete run with 8 people. The only time that I've been able to extract was the gameplay that you see right now in the background, where at the end of it we were left, I think 6 of us left. Yeah, I think we were 6, and a lot of people died. I managed to, just rush in the zone and get the extraction while enemies were still shooting at me. So, I count it as a win anyways because I managed to make it out. But overall, I really, really, really like the new difficulty. NPCs take time to, kill. It's challenging. The timer actually seems to have a purpose right now because you can cut it very close sometimes. Still, I'm not a big fan of the timer though. I mean, I would prefer if we just had this game mode without any timer. I don't think that it adds anything, so to say. I think without the timer and just having, this hard difficulty that we have right now, and be like, can you complete all 3 missions and extract? If you can, then GG's. If you cannot, then you're gonna die. You're not gonna be able to make it. I would like to see, like, instead of a timer, each member of the party to have a maximum amount of times that they can go down, so to say, if you want to make it even more challenging. But overall, the difficulty changes that have happened in this new phase, in phase two, full countdown, are very, very welcomed. I have a lot of fun playing, and I'm actually, I'm shooting people like shit. They're not going down, even normal enemies, not, named or anything like that. The hunters at the end are very, very nice to have. I think it's a very nice touch, and I honestly don't get why everybody is so fucking mad about, countdown. Is it people call it a reskin of Summit, a reskin of Resistance, a reskin of Warringate from Division 1, and I'm like, okay, even if it is a reskin, are you having fun with it? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. I couldn't care less if it is a reskin or not. I'm having fun. I think it's nice. I think it's something that I'm gonna play a lot of hours. It's definitely much better than the fucking Summit. So saying that this is a reskin of Resistance or of Warringate from Division 1 isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's like, okay, even if it is, what's your issue with it? And most of those people don't have any other issue. They're just mad that it's a reskin. Very few people have actually been able to provide, actual, legitimate reasons for why they don't like this. And, if you can come out and say, you know what, I don't like this because of this, this, and that, I totally understand this. I respect that, even if I don't agree with you. But at least you're providing a valid reason as to why you don't like this new game mode. Meanwhile, you have a bunch of people who are like, I don't like it. Why you don't like it? Simply because it's a reskin of Warringate, which it's not, but whatever. Okay, so even if it is a reskin, what's your issue with it? What you don't actually like about the core gameplay of this new game mode? And like, it's a reskin. That's it. That's your whole argument. So I don't get those people. I'm having a lot of fun. I think the hunters at the end are very interesting. However, my only big complaint I would have, of course, you need to fix the matchmaking issues. You need to fix the 100% after you complete the game mode. Where you're in the loading screen. The 100% bug where you just stay there in the 100% loading screen forever is still there. It isn't fixed, as you said. in the patch notes. But of course, I'm taking as granted that you're gonna fix all those bugs and all those issues before you release it. So my only complaint with it, if everything else is fixed, is the fact that at the final stage where you're trying to get to the helicopter for the extraction, and there are a bunch of hunters, makes it literally impossible in order to play with a skill build or a healer build or whatever, which I think pretty much kills the diversity when it comes to what builds people are running. I would like to see 8 people or 6 people or 4 people have, let's say in a group of 4, you have one healer, you have one status effect, one skill build, and one DPS, and see all those people have their own role and do their own shit. That would be great, because I'm guessing this new game mode will add a new challenge, so to say, for small groups. Like, how fast can I do this? I think it's gonna add a nice little challenge, but in order to do that, I think it will be nice to have the option to play with more than just one build, to have more than just one build being valid at the end game, not at the end game, excuse me, at the end part of the game mode. So how do you fix this? I don't really know. Like, reduce how many EMPs are going out. I don't want to reduce the hunter number. I think having how many hunters at the end is actually pretty cool, but maybe reduce how often they can use the EMP skill. Like, I don't really know. So yeah, that's my only concern about this, that I would love to go at the final part with my Seeker Mine build and have so many enemies that my Secret Mines will go out to, see all those explosions, because I love my Secret Mines, if you don't know that already. But right now, I cannot risk going in there with my Secret Mines because I know I'm going to be useless and I only have my capacitor shooting at people and I'm going to die. So if you could do something to change up the final part, the EMP, all those kind of things, that will be great. Other than that, as I said, I really, really love the difficulty. I don't want to see it being nerfed down. I think it's at the point that it should be. Impossible, not impossible. I'm guessing impossible for solo players, and doable for duos, because I was very close in actually completing this shit with 3 people. So I'm pretty sure with 2 people and the right communication, the right builds, you can get this shit done. But it will need a lot of effort, a lot of attempts to have everything right. I think it's gonna be great. I just love it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this countdown during phase 2 of the PTS. Do you like the changes that have been done to it? Do you not like them? Would you like the difficulty to be easier or harder? What would you prefer? If you want to support me and the channel, please make sure to drop a like and to subscribe. I really, really appreciate it, and it really helps me going. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.